Everybody, this is Gary Dean with Sentiment Timing, and this is our technical video report for Thursday, March 27th, 2025. These bulls are not really looking too healthy right now. We're supposed to be in the bullish time period, but I was looking for some backing and filling when we got up here. Just really to, more in a structured way, to come down anywhere to that, the 5720 down to the 5700. And we kind of did that yesterday. Then today we broke through it. And this is really the pattern this is the stock charts. It's a little more cleaner. Um, but here you can see, here's the channel that I'm showing right now. So the bulls are really at their last straw. They closed the gap on this one. They looked like they were bouncing off of this, and then they ended up towards the end of the day just selling off. So if they open up down tomorrow, then this channel is going to be wiped out, and then from there, really what we're looking at is this support. And if they lose that, you can. I'll go on to my other charts and show that, but really the next support is here, and then this is the critical line, because if the bulls lose this, doesn't make a difference if we're in a bullish time period or bearish time period. Price is going to be in control, and it's going to tell you that the bears are in control. So we're very oversold here. If we do get a lower low, most likely we're going to get some bullish divergences. But right now, until I see the bulls, do anything as far as they've had a couple good rallies here, but they ended up giving it all back really quick. So it's just showing us that this market is pretty weak right now. So let's take a look at our regular. And here you can see that's kind of that channel I was showing. So support area is pretty much right where this candle right here, which is that's the bottom of the trend line here. If they lose it, we have this support, but again, it's going to be kind of breaking it unless we make a candle like this where it touches it and comes back up. It's going to lose it, and from there, then we're looking at the next support coming at the 5639, and then the critical support coming at the 5600. So we're neutral right now, so we got to kind of stay open-minded. I'm not really too sure if we have any economic numbers coming out tomorrow that may shift things, but the bulls they're going to have to hold this support, get through this resistance, and then more importantly, get through the 5775. If they do, then we can start looking at our upside targets at the 5800 up to the 5861. But right now, we're at the critical mass right now, and if they lose it, we're going to come down pretty quickly. So looking at the 15-minute chart, you can see that we didn't really have any strong bullish divergences here. We had some. I was pretty impressed when they did bid the market back up after we hit this level here, and it came up, and it looked like they were going to start that squeeze, but again, they just let it go. They let it go back down. Now the other pattern that I can see here, just eyeing it down, is we may be making some kind of triangle. So here's the actual channel part that I was showing you. So I'm just going to move this in and show you how it actually. Let me do this. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, bear with me. Okay, so here's the possible channel, but again, I kind of feel like I'm stretching this to make a pattern on it. And like I said, the bulls are going to have to step in early tomorrow, because they're really they're at a point right now where they can break down very easily. So this could be a triangle. We would really need to see the bulls step up and take it through this 5721. From there, we have 5731, and then back up to the 5745. Now, if they lose it, we have the support at 5685, but then we're going to come right back down to today's lows. And again, they closed this gap, and that's what made sense with this rally. And I really thought they were going to keep it going. But if they come back down and test this support, I don't know if it's going to hold. And again, yes, I was leaning on the bullish side of things with this because of the time period, but I'm right now I'm kind of staying neutral. I actually closed those the calls that I had on the spiders that were heading into the April 4th, because I was going to get crushed on time decay. I took a loss on it. We actually did okay overall today, but that particular the position that I had, it was looked like it was going to start doing well, and by the time I closed it, it was a it was a loss. But I had to step away from it, and I'd rather start on a clean slate each day. So anyway, so these are your support levels. We really, if they're going to have to take these lows out to cause any kind of bullish divergences. But again, if they take them out, we're really looking at a move coming back down to the 5660 and then down to the 5650. And at that point, I'm gonna say the Bears have control here because if they were gonna do this face ripping short squeeze, they would have done something like this and just kept it going. But the fact that they came down has me questioning it. So right now, I'm staying neutral. Maybe we just, it's going to be the same thing when we were going into the bearish time period where we just kind of go sideways. And then again, what that's going to do is give the advantage to the Bears because after April 8th, the time period's looking lower. And if we just go sideways, then we're going to be taking out those lows pretty quickly. So let's take a look. Okay, so the fund, we actually, yesterday we took a hit. Today we made back the 84.17, and it actually it was a little stressful because I was anticipating that we were going to, that after Trump was going to be talking about the tariffs, he was either going to send the market down heavy or up heavy. And that's why I took that straddle trade overnight. And it really didn't do anything, but we came down. Once we closed this gap right here, I closed the put side of it and made money. And then when we came up here, I was able to close the call side of it and made a little bit of money. And then we actually, when we were here, I wrote some put credit spreads, and that did really well. And overall, we made 84.17, $8,417, brings us back up to 94,450 for the year. But really, the reason why it didn't make up the entire loss from yesterday was the calls that I had that expire on April 4th because they were only down like about 1,600, and I actually wrote some calls that expire tomorrow, and I was able to sell those. But then when everything collapsed, it was that position that was minus 1,600 was back down to -5. So I just closed it up. I'm going to go into tomorrow with an open mind, and as much as I was looking more on the bullish side just because of the time period, I'm back to neutral right now. I'm going to let the bulls prove to me that they're ready to make a move, and I'm not going to go in with any kind of bias. So let's see what plays out tomorrow. Have a great night, and I'll talk to you.